as our story kicks off following the events of Vegeta's transformation, in which went on to completely shock Granola, and as it did, Granola couldn't seem to believe as to what the heck was going on, as Granola went on to ask, what kind of power is this? Why does he look so much different than before? How are these Saiyans doing this? This is nothing like how I remember them when they came onto this planet and destroyed my people, as Vegeta then went on to respond, so it worked. What unmitigated power. So you're wondering why this is different, are you? It's because this power is made up of absolute destruction. In order to evolve into what I was always meant to be would require for me to destroy my haunting past. And I did. And now I have acquired the true power of a destroyer, as Granola went on to shout, "Shut your mouth, Saiyan! There is no power that you could ever hope to achieve that will rival what I am. The power of destruction is meaningless if it cannot destroy an evolutionary superior fighter. Relish in this moment for as long as you can, because you will not be so lucky to survive me again." And as soon as Granola stands off against Vegeta, he then went on to continue, "So you're tougher than the other Saiyans, so what? It's only going to be a matter of time before you join him on the floor, where I'll end you both once and for all. I know how you fight now. There is nothing that you could do that will get the better of me now." As Vegeta went on to respond, "You still don't get it, do you? Your egotistical title of being the so-called strongest in the universe is blinding you from reality." "You foolish Saiyan," says Granola. "I am the strongest. No amount of hair colors will compare to that. I will defeat you and show you that everything you are capable of can be matched by me. Surround yourself with destruction energy all you want. In the end, you will be ripped away from this power." As we then make our way back to Goku, who is now just shown waking up, Goku then went on to ask, What happened? I'm alive? Oh man, my body feels like it's been smashed into a million pieces. Can I move? Barely. Where's Vegeta? And Granola? I have to get up." As even with blood having to squirt out of the wound that Granola had caused Goku then went on to sit up by then continuing, "Oh man, this is not good. I feel like I'm dying. He got me. I can't believe how fast he was. I shouldn't have dropped my guard the way I did. Damn it. I don't even have any senzu beans to help me. I have to find Vegeta, quick, or I won't make it." Where are they?" Goku says. "I can barely walk. Wait, what's this power I'm sensing? Why does it feel so familiar? I know I felt this somewhere before. Lord Beerus didn't come here, did he? No. Wait, that's Vegeta's energy. Just what kind of transformation did he go through? I have to go find him, and fast," Goku says. As sinisterly enough, with Vegeta slowly shown walking towards Granola, he then went on to inform Granola by telling him, "Now you will see firsthand the difference between our powers, Sorelian. Did you already forget what I had told you? You were only stronger than me during the moment, but a Saiyan never stops evolving, even during battle, and now the tables have turned." As Granola responds, "Blowing your head clean off will certainly help not listening to that mouth of yours, Saiyan. You're finished. It's time to put you out of your misery." And as soon as Granola then is shown taking the first shot, Oatmeal then went on to tell Granola, "Granola now! He's wide open! Die, Saiyan!" And as soon as Granola ends up shooting Vegeta, Granola's attack essentially did nothing, as Vegeta went on to smile by asking, "Oh please, was that what you were hoping would kill me?" And Granola is pissed, because from there, Granola then went on to fire multiple sniper shots at Vegeta as he was walking towards him, as Granola went on to shout, "Perish, Saiyan! This is for what your tribe had done to my people, to what they've done to my family. Die, Saiyan! Die, die, die!" As even Oatmeal went on to chime in, "Don't lose your cool, Granola. Don't let him fire up your temper. Focus and remain level-headed. You've got this Saiyan right where you want him." As Granola went on to then ask, "Oatmeal, I need a status check on his current condition. I can't get a read on him. What do you see?" As Oatmeal responds, "I honestly can't tell. Ever since he transformed, his vitals and blood flow are hard to read. I can't sense anything behind the dust and smoke. Wait, there, he's alive!" And alive Vegeta is, because as soon as Vegeta ended up dashing right through the smoke at Granola, he then went on to tell him, "What a waste. You don't even know how to manage your power properly. My turn now. I'm going to tear you apart. And that is exactly what Vegeta does, because as soon as Vegeta is then shown punching Granola in the face, he then went on to tell him, "Let me pay you back for all the times you shot at me. Here's an example of the difference between us." And Granola's body went staggering back and hitting the ground multiple times as Oatmeal went on to just ask, "What the heck just happened out there? Granola! Granola, hurry and bounce back. Don't let him use this as an opening to attack you." And as soon as Granola then went on to land on his feet, unbeknownst to Granola, Vegeta is shown standing behind Granola and having to wait for him by asking, "Are you trembling, Cerealian? Is that because I hit you harder than you expected? Or is it because you are now beginning to see that you are completely hopeless to do anything to stop me? You're getting desperate, Cerealian. You are trying so hard to put me down, but little do you know that you are powerless now to do it. You should have listened to us when we came here. We are not your enemies, but you didn't want to listen, and now look." And as soon as Granola quickly went on to turn around, he then went on to respond, You Saiyans aren't the only ones who can get stronger through the course of battle. I will kill you, I swear, if it's the last thing I do. You are not in control. I am the one who is in control." And as soon as Granola then is shown having to attempt to punch Vegeta, Vegeta so casually went on to block off his punch by then asking, "Are you now? You really think so? Does this look like you're in control? I can feel your spirit beginning to crack under the pressure. This was the hand you used to snipe me down with, isn't it? Do you feel that?" says Vegeta, as Granola went on to shout, "Release me, Saiyan!" But Vegeta did not comply, because Vegeta quickly followed up by having to spin around and kicking Granola by telling him, "Not until I beat every drop of blood out of your body." Here, yet another example of the difference between us. And Vegeta is not letting up, because as soon as Vegeta ends up kicking Granola back, Oatmeal then went on to respond, "Granola, are you okay? What's happening out there? Don't give in." As Granola went on to hold onto his stomach and shaking by responding, "You think this is some kind of game? You actually believe that this is the end of me? Wrong, Saiyan. I will continue to fight you until one of us drops dead. And it certainly won't be me. Hear me loud and clear, Barbarian. This is not going to end the way you think it's going to end. Not as long as my heart continues to beat. I am the strongest warrior in the entire universe." As Granola then went on to power up, he did not waste a second by having to charge directly at Vegeta, and as he did, Oatmeal went on to warn Granola by telling him, "You're rushing in without a proper plan. Don't just blindly attack him. Granola, do you read me?" And as soon as Granola attempts to attack Vegeta, Vegeta ends up dodging the attack by then telling Granola, "How could you call yourself the strongest, but yet you lack this much experience? You're starting to lose yourself in this, not winning as easily as you thought." And as soon as Vegeta ended up grabbing Granola, he too went on to waste little time by kneeing Granola in the gut by telling him, "I have become the very thing you fear, a Saiyan destroyer with boundless power that far exceeds your own. Nothing you wish for could even come close." And as soon as Vegeta is then shown grabbing onto Granola's face, he then went on to throw Granola in the distance by telling him, "Tossed away like garbage, you should have focused more on finishing the job rather than reserve yourself for Frieza. The only trait that the two of you will soon share is the trait of being destroyed by me, and there is nothing that you can do that will save you from that outcome. You've reached the end of the line, Cerealian. Unlike your ancestors, you will never come back from this one. I will erase you from history." And as soon as Granola went on to look up, he then responds, "Go ahead and try it, Saiyan. You think I'm scared of you? Do it. Try to erase me and see what happens." As only then, out of nowhere, Goku's voice is being heard from the woods as Goku went on to shout, "I knew it was you, Vegeta. There you are." "What?" Vegeta says. "Kakarot." As it was only then where Goku went on to make his presence known by leaping up above the trees by commenting, "Whoa, look at that form. Your energy feels just like Beerus's. I can't believe it. Just what the heck are you doing here?" Vegeta says. "How are you still flying, let alone breathing after that attack?" "I don't know myself," Goku says, "but could you toss me another one of those sensu beans if you have it?" And Granola knows what would happen if Goku were to get a sensu bean, as he then went on to respond, "No, No, I cannot let him recover after what I saw from him earlier. I have to end him now. And as soon as Granola goes on to speed blitz right towards Goku, he then went on to tell him, you should be dead, Saiyan. You got lucky, but luck won't save you twice. As he then quickly managed to get behind Goku and getting Goku in a chokehold by threatening Vegeta and telling him, you think I care, Saiyan? Stand down and revert back to your previous form now. If you don't, then I will either snap this fool's neck or blow his head completely off his body. You have 5 seconds, Saiyan. You'll carry out your attacks, but your Saiyan comrade will be dead. Now do it! Power back down or he dies, as Goku went on to utter, Vegeta, I can't move. Do it, Saiyan, Granola shouts. I said do it. 4, 3, 2. But Vegeta is not caving into the hostage situation because Vegeta went on to stick his arm out by responding, you idiots. You think Kakarot is afraid of death? That's nothing new to him. He's tasted what the afterlife was before. You, however, I have other plans for you. That scope on your right eye, let's get rid of that. It's starting to annoy me, and that's exactly what Vegeta did because Vegeta ended up using a portion of the Hakai in targeting Granola's scope, in which even then during that moment, Granola went on to sense this by asking, what did he just do? And this was Goku's only opportunity in getting as far away from Granola as possible, as Goku went on to kick away from Granola by telling Vegeta, Vegeta, I'm free, go for it. He destroyed my scope, Granola says. Oatmeal, can you hear me? Oatmeal, do you copy? But it was already too late because as soon as Vegeta then took flight and dashing up in the sky, he then proceeded to uppercut Granola in the stomach by telling him, you think taking hostages will convince me otherwise? I'll destroy both you, Kakarot, and this entire planet to prove my point. Not only are you desperate for a victory over me, Vegeta says, but you are now also an inexperienced coward as well. And you call yourself a warrior. We're done here, Sorelian. You lucked out, and as soon as Vegeta then went on to stick his arm out, he then continues, prepare for the end. You had this coming. How could you claim for something to be the end when I'm only just getting adjusted against you, Granola asks. I never would have imagined that I'd need to be pushed this far in battle, especially not after becoming the strongest in the universe. But now I see what I have to do. Even if this drains whatever time I have left in this world, watching you both die would have all been worth it. You're not the only one who has a greater level of power, so I'll show you. Everything I have, that's what I'll be showing you. And if this is truly what you claim to be the end, then let's end it for good. And that's when Granola began to power up in such a way that it even went on to catch Vegeta's attention as Vegeta went on to comment, this energy. The fool was masking his true power the entire time. So be it. It doesn't make a difference at this point. Go on. And that's when Granola continuously went on to power up as Vegeta continues, power up as much as you want. I'll still smash you and finish you off like I was about to. As even with Granola shown powering up, he then went on to respond to Vegeta by telling him, you Saiyans truly think you are the only ones with great depths to their power? I'll show you exactly why I am the strongest. To where even Goku went on to acknowledge Granola's growth as Goku was attempting to stand back up by responding, what crazy power. Damn it. I can't do anything right now and he seems to be getting stronger and stronger. I need that Senzu Bean, otherwise if Vegeta goes down, then it'll all be over. And as Granola is shown continuously powering up, Vegeta is shown patiently waiting as he also went on to chime in, so, you were hiding your true power after all. This could be rather interesting to see what you can do at your best. As it was only then where Vegeta also began to take matters into his own hands by powering up and continuing, you should feel honored. Imagine exposing your true power only to be destroyed in the end. That is what will be your fate, so allow me to also show you the true depth of a Saiyan Destroyer's power. Your lack of experience and control will be what drives you into the grave. This will be the last time we engage, Sorelian, and most certainly this is going to be the last time that you ever see the light of day again, as only then the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story of Hakaishi and Vegeta vs Granola Manga Chapter Special then comes to a close.